Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video. My name is Renee. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a get ready with me while I tell you what made me decide to create this YouTube channel and what it's going to be about and why you need to get involved. This all started 15 years ago when I had a really scary health crisis. And since then, I have spent 15 years devouring all the information I could get my hands on for upgrading my life to be much more healthy and happy. Before I get started on my makeup, I wanted to share a couple of things that I've already done today. The first was to make my bed as soon as I got up. This has somehow organically become a new habit for me the last several months, and it just really gets my day off to a great start. And I love coming into the room later in the day and everything's nice and neat and clean. As a special touch, I like to put my pajamas for that night on the bed, folded, kind of gives it that nice vacation hotel feel. Another thing I've already done this morning, I went to my local blowout bar. This is a great thing to have in your arsenal. There are a lot of days where you're just too busy to do your own hair or you really need it to look great. Sometimes maybe you need to go in the evening or you need to go on a Sunday. Keep that in mind because it really comes in handy. As you can see, I've already gotten a little head start by putting on my under eye masks, which I love. They're great to do anytime, like if you want to relax or even before you go to bed, but it's also great to put them on right before you get ready to do your makeup. So your under eye area can be nice and plump and moisturized. Makes the makeup go on much better. So I'm ready to take these off. And yet another thing I did before I got started today was I applied my new favorite product. This is made by Dr. Dennis Gross and it's called Plump Plus Repair Lip Treatment. Okay, it is unbelievable. And I received a sample of this and I thought, what the heck, I'll try it. Put it on your lips, you stay within the lines, and it actually plumps your lips and it doesn't smell or taste like peppermint. I really have not noticed any stinging, maybe a slight tingle here and there, but it really truly plumps the lips. I love this right now. I'm going to put my hair back for just a minute while I put on a little bit of Rhode glazing milk. I love this product as well. Rhode is a company started by Justin Bieber's wife, Hailey Bieber, and I'm really starting to get hooked on their products. The only thing I don't love about it is you have to order them online. They're not sold in any stores at this point. I just ordered a few more of their lip peptides this morning. I've already done my vitamin C serum. I'm just going to put on a little bit of this glazing milk because this is going to give us a nice, glowy, moist, youthful look. And while I'm doing that, I want to tell you some more about my story. So I started reading all the books I could find by MDs, by integrative medicine doctors, and even by a lot of doctors who are both MDs and integrative medicine doctors. Then I watched and read everything I could from any other legit health guru. I've watched thousands of hours of YouTube of all the people I consider to be my health gurus, as well as lifestyle and wellness experts. And guess what? They're boring. The textbooks are like medical school textbooks. I want to combine what I've learned with my interest in creating a healthy but glamorous lifestyle. Imagine getting healthy being as easy and enjoyable as applying your favorite lipstick or drinking your favorite delicious beverage. It can be. Okay, now I'm going to start with my favorite foundation. I've been using this Laura Mercier Real Flawless for several years now, and I love it. I'm not going to go into a lot of depth about my products today or how I'm applying them because this is really just about you getting to know a little bit about me and about my channel. So one thing you might ask is, why YouTube? Well, why not YouTube? I guess I must be a visual learner because podcasts do not hold my interest for more than 5 minutes, really. I don't enjoy reading as much as I used to, unless I'm on the beach, but I love YouTube. I can listen to it in the car. I can listen to it if I'm in the grocery store. I can watch it when I get in bed at night, which, yeah, I know. I watch it while I'm cooking. I just love it. It's a very easy way for me to understand and learn things. A few other reasons. I've got years of experience in front of the camera and behind the camera. I've done modeling. I've done beauty pageants. I've worked for several years for a very high-end custom photographer. I have years of experience with public speaking and a variety of other creative outlets. The very first thing I bought with the very first paycheck from my very first job was a camera. It's something I've always been interested in. And obviously in those days, I never anticipated that there would be an outlet for it like this. And I'm so excited there is. Okay, so why now? Start putting on my concealer here. So why now? Why have I decided suddenly that I want to do a YouTube channel? Well, fast forward, and now my oldest is full on adulting, and my youngest has just gone off to college, and I'm officially an empty nester. And I'm ready to bring all of these talents and all of these interests together in a YouTube channel. Okay, done with the headband. Messed my hair up a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna blend in concealer a bit. I like to bring it up over the eyes well. I'm using Merit concealer, really super blendable. I like it. I want to share all these things that I've learned during my years of research. I know this information is needed because most people I talk to are rarely aware of the things I've learned over the last 15 years. Next, I'll do some blush. Another Rhode product. I love this little tiny chubby blush. Let's see, what do they call this? Pocket blush. You can also use this on your lips. So I want to just kind of put that up a little bit high because we don't want anything droopy on our faces at this point. As a new empty nester, I feel like a lot of women who are 40 plus crave to get back in touch with who they truly are and what they really want their lives to look like. I know I'm that way. So, you know, we've spent years sacrificing for our families, we've sacrificed for careers, and we've sacrificed to take care of others. Let's see, what's next? What am I going to put on? Let's do, highlighter. We've sacrificed for volunteerism, and we need to take time for ourselves. There is no finish line with a prize for who ends up the most exhausted and ragged. You know what I mean? So let's see, I'm just going to put this little bit of highlighter. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Finish. Just put a little bit of that where you want to bring your face forward a little bit. And I've got my little highlighter brush here. Once I heard a neighbor talking about another neighbor, and they said, oh yeah, she's one of those women who goes to the gym every morning and then probably goes to get a facial. And I thought, ooh, what's wrong with that? Sounds like a good life to me. Of course, later I found out the woman had a thriving real estate career. She had 2 kids and a very busy doctor husband. So, you know, you just do what you've got to do, and there's no reason for anyone to criticize any of that because we really need to take care of ourselves. All right, just putting a little bit of a neutral eyeshadow in the crease. Need to do some brow work here. Meanwhile, my lips are getting all nice and plumpy. Okay, just going to brush the brows a bit. That may be all you need to do. I need to do a little fill in. I got 2 new brow pencils yesterday. I used this Anastasia brand. She really does have so many products. I use the color Blonde, which is the lightest color that she has. I'm not getting super precise with this today. I would use my close-up magnifying mirror if I wanted to do that, but just filling in a bit in any areas that are a little bit sparse. Okay, so then I'll go over that to brush that, make it look a little more natural. Blend this in some. So myself, I've spent over 20 years raising kids and everything that comes with that. And once that job came to a halt, which, okay, maybe it really never does, it has taken me a good 6 months to get used to focusing on myself again. It was crazy. Something that used to come very naturally to me. I just had such a hard time getting back in touch with it. It just was no longer a natural habit. I want this to be a place where you can feel supported, you can learn how to elevate your lifestyle, your health, your appearance, and your overall wellness. I am no gatekeeper, so we are going to share info. I'm going to grow a lot with you as well because I'm always trying new things. I feel like maybe I need to do a little powder. Yeah, I'm going to go over some of these areas that need to be set with the powder. So some of the things we're going to do, we are going to learn all about things that are really healthy for us, superfoods, vitamins and supplements, different habits like saunas and steam rooms and cold plunges and red light therapy. I'm going to experiment with all of these things and then let you know all about it. I'm just going to line my lids a little bit. I have this great brush that I get at Sephora. It is number 207. It's got the angled one end. It has the fluffier end where you can blend everything. And I'm just going to use a very light eyeshadow, the lightest brown that is in this palette. And this is a really natural way when you're over 40 to line your lids. It's very soft. This is not the makeup I would do for a special occasion. This is the everyday. Maybe you're going to go have lunch with a friend. Maybe you're going to run errands. Not the gym, because I really So I don't like to wear a lot of makeup to the gym at all. It's not that great for your skin. Okay, ready for some mascara. Not going to curl my eyelashes today, but I would probably do that for a much more special occasion. Mascara's done. Now, I don't know if I still have that much of the lip plumper left on. Kind of just dab that off. What I usually do with my lips, I do a very light line on just kind of the center part of the mouth, just to give it definition. Not going to go into the corners because I feel like that just is heavy and kind of aging. I'm trying to do this fast so it's not super perfect. Then I'll fill in a little bit, just because when everything else comes off of your lips, that will still be there. Then I go over it with this Rode Peptide pencil. It's got a really soft end that's a little bit pointed, but not really sharp. It's good for sort of blurring that line. I fill in with that a little bit. You know, everything with your makeup as you get older needs to be soft and nothing harsh. Okay, so I've done that, and then I'm going to go over it with my favorite new lipstick. This is made by YSL. It's really kind of a balm because it's very sheer. You know, it just makes you feel special when you pull out the designer lipstick. I feel like that's something everyone should get their hands on, something from YSL. Dior makes a lot of great ones. Chanel, just something to pull out of your handbag when you're out with friends and just makes you feel good. Okay, and then I'm going to go over all of that with a little Rode Peptide lip treatment. I love this stuff too. This is what I just ordered more of this morning. It smells amazing. It's called, let's see, this one, the color is called Sugar Cookie. I don't know that it smells like a sugar cookie, but it smells like some sort of baked good. So just to wrap this up, I am so excited that you're here. If you like what you've heard today, please consider liking and subscribing. If there's anything you want to ask questions about, anything you would like for me to talk about, please let me know in the comments. I look forward to getting healthier, happier, glowing up that lifestyle, elevating everything in life with you. I plan to do one video a week, so I hope to see you here next time. Bye-bye.